This tutorial will go over the options in the Map Lines window. Mundane lines are the planets, aspects, midpoints, and parans that you can see on the map. If you turn this option off, you won't see any of these lines. Horizons warns you about this. The only good reason for turning off mundane lines is to unclutter the map so that you can more plainly see local space lines. When you check local space lines, the local space technique shows you the planets on 360 degrees of horizon surrounding the birth location. You can look at the local space chart wheel by clicking the local space wheel type button. So we'll turn mundane lines on and local space off. Now you have the choice of zodiacal or in mundo lines. Zodiacal lines are planet angles calculated from the ecliptic, and so need only the planet's longitudinal position. And mundo lines use both the longitude and the latitude, that is, how much the planet's plane of orbit varies from the ecliptic, to calculate the angles. Since planet angles for charts are calculated using the ecliptic, you will have better map chart agreement if you use zodiacal mode. Although most charts and astrological techniques use zodiacal lines calculated from the ecliptic, there is one horizons feature that requires en mundo mode. This is when you want to view paran lines. If you are in zodiacal mode and you click the Parans toolbar button, you will see a message box telling you to use en mundo mode. Next, we'll look at the planet angle lines. You can turn off rising and setting lines and look only at the MC-IC if you wish. Notice that the IC lines are dashed. We'll zoom out a ways to see more lines. The MC is the zenith point and the IC is the nadir. With our sun, this corresponds to noon and midnight. We'll turn on only the sun and also rising and setting lines. Now you can see that when a planet crosses the IC, it begins to ascend. If I zoom into the map anywhere between the IC and the MC, the sun will be ascending. Likewise, when a planet crosses the MC, it begins descending. Now you can make sense of the planet angle lines. We'll turn all the planets back on and use the shortcut Control key plus a left mouse click to return the map view to the home region. Back to map lines. If you want to see the aspects that are designated in the aspects window, check this box. It often makes sense to turn on only a few planets at a time to better analyze the aspects. And you can look at the midpoints selected in the midpoints window by checking this box. Once again, you may want to limit the number of midpoints you study at a time. In this tutorial, you learned about map lines, including en mundo and zodiacal planet lines. Remember that for best chart map agreement, use zodiacal lines. For viewing parans, use en mundo lines.